However, I live downtown in a central condo, busy living a small unit. So I looked into a smaller version of a husky, and then I came across a Pomsky. It was a 6-month process of me finding Jasper, and at first I was looking into adoptions into humane societies and looking for other breeds that I could adopt. However, in that 6-month process, there was just not the right dog available for me. And living in a condo, there was definitely some strict qualifications adopting from a shelter. My friend, we were hiking, and she mentioned she's actually going to go see Pomsky. And I said, whoa, what's that? And right there and then I knew what it was, but I was like, where, what, how? 2 days later, she texted me and she sent me a picture of her Pomsky. And suddenly I checked the website and I couldn't help it myself, but he was the one available, the only one left from a litter of 4 from January. You have to sign up for an application in order to qualify to become a Pomsky owner. Because they are just a brand new breed, they have strict processes of whether you're qualified, how your lifestyle is, what kind of commitments you have, and what kind of training that you'll have time for the Pomsky. Of course, it's going to be a full commitment. You have to spend a lot of time with your dog. You go with the quality of life that you're looking for. Yes, I'm pro for adopting from shelters, but I have 3 nieces that I have to consider as well. So rescuing, great, for sure I would look into that, but it doesn't guarantee what health issues I might come across. So the best thing about living with a Pomsky is his size, and we are very active outdoors, so the other benefit is that he can keep up with long hikes. So Jasper gets along with other dogs, especially when we're off leash. He's very outgoing, very well interacted with dogs as he grew up in the farm. However, meeting strangers is not his forte and usually takes a bit of time to get to know him. He's very different from other dogs as well. So we have about 8 other Pomskys in our city that we constantly meet, that because they grew up together. So they play well and they wrestle well and they know how to play with one another. So the other breeds, there's a variation, especially with temperament, and that's one thing to go through with a breeder is that the process, they will ask you questions of what kind of temperaments you're looking for in a Pomsky. With me, I just made sure that they were very active and they could keep up with outdoor life as well as live in the city. So the other breeds that we meet with, some of them are very social, very outgoing, and there's some that are just very calm, but there are some that are very excited, and so that's something to consider and to mention when you are applying for a Pomsky. I feed him a canna. So he's on a canna. He's been on that for about 6 months now. First, he was on his puppy food, and but as soon as he turned 1 year, he got very picky. We went through a whole phase of checking out other foods. Jasper's personality does mirror my own to a certain extent. I am very cautious with meeting strangers at sometimes, of course, like anybody. With other dogs, he's more of the pack leader. When we go on hikes, he kind of keeps everybody in line. For Pomskys, they generally do shed. They don't guarantee the amount. However, they come in a variety. So some with the low amount of husky in them, they'll shed less, of course. Because of the Pomeranian, they don't shed as much. But if there's a high percentage of huskies, they do shed quite a little bit seasonally. Recently, he's been shedding off his summer coat, getting ready for the winter. He is a dog model, so at first somebody had found him through my Instagram, and there was a model search going on, and those are just dog products like this one that he's wearing, which is from a local shop from Calgary, and that's one of the vendors that he models for. But he does have other vendors that he does showcase their items with, and those are all through social media and Instagram and his page. So the one thing I wish I knew before getting a Pomsky is that you can't just have one. So they love to be around other dogs. They love to be in a pack. I want to get another one, for sure.